This is Jamel Gibbs, and welcome to another House Flippin' 101. Booyah! Alright, so I got in a great question from another subscriber, and that's what's the best way to find deals in today's market? Now, what I want to do is tell you a couple of different strategies that I use in today's market, and I'm not going to give you the MLS strategies, okay? We'll talk about that on another training. But what I'd like to do is talk to you about yellow letters and bandit signs. Now, before we even jump into the yellow letters and bandit signs, basically I want you to understand that there's two different types of sellers that's going to call you on a yellow letter and a bandit sign. Okay, so you have the type of seller that's going to call you on a yellow letter is going to be less motivated to sell the property because you're contacting them about selling their property. They may not be in a position that they're even thinking about selling the house, but they're contacting you because you're telling them that you want to buy their property. So their motivation level is going to be a lot lower than someone that's contacting you from a sign that you place out. Okay, so you'll have a bandit sign. If you place a bandit sign in the ground and it says "We buy houses" or "Cash for houses," that person's level of interest in selling that property is a lot higher than if you were to contact someone through a yellow letter and tell them that you want to purchase their property. Okay, the mentality of the seller is completely different. Okay, so keep this in mind when you market for properties. One, the motivated seller that contacts you on a bandit sign is going to be more motivated to sell the property than if someone were to contact you through a yellow letter. Okay, now with that said, I would highly recommend you do both. Here's why. You're going to get less calls on a bandit sign than you will with a motivated seller. But understand this as well. When you do your yellow letter campaign, you want to keep in mind that you're going to get a ton of calls, but at the same time, you're not going to get highly motivated sellers. So it's going to be like digging for gold. Okay, you don't want to stop 3 feet from gold. If you read that story in the book Think and Grow Rich, you don't want to stop 3 feet from gold. You have to dig through the dirt in order to get to the gold. So you're going to get, 50, 100, 200 calls, but you might only find 10 motivated sellers and actually do deals with 2 or 3 of them, and that's from a yellow letter campaign. Now, your conversion rate with the bandit signs is going to be a lot higher. You're going to get a lot less calls, but at the end of the day, you're also going to find more motivated sellers. And again, that all goes back to the mentality that the seller has when they call you. So just to recap this real quick, basically when it comes to yellow letters, the seller is going to be much less motivated, but you will find the right type of seller if you're targeting the right type of leads. Okay, and with bandit signs, the interest and the motivation of the seller goes up, but you're going to get a lot less calls, but those deals will be converted into cash in your pockets. So that's my House Flippin' 101 tip for today. Join me on the next House Flippin' 101. Be sure to like this video and be sure to visit my website at jamelgibbs.com and realestaterichriches.com for more information on how you can get started flipping houses. I'll talk to you on the next House Flippin' 101.